Facebook. Say good morning to my very dear friend Chichi. How are you, love?
Hello, Sock. Shiida speaking.
How are you, love?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good. And who have you brought with you this morning? This is your harem, I see.
I brought Kevin James, our secretary, and Josiah, our vice president
Gentlemen,
of Rise
welcome.
Foundation.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning. Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us, Sock.
Thank you for coming in. It's always great to talk with people that are like-minded and trying to do good things in the community. Tell me all about the Rise Foundation. What's it all about? Well, first, I wonder where the name came from and what you guys are doing.
Yeah, the name came from a lot of brainstorming, just trying to find a word that really encapsulate what we want to do in the community. And again, Rise stands on its own in regards to just rising up over challenges, adversity after disasters, just rising up and becoming better versions of ourselves. But it also is an acronym. So it's about reaching out, inspiring, supporting growth, and empowering communities. So it's a powerful word, and we really look forward to executing all our projects that really makes that come to life.
I'm looking forward to this. What's the first project going to be?
Well, our first project right now is actually SSM Dude for this Saturday.
There you go.
I love
Of
it.
course.
Yes.
What is your dude project?
Our Dude project is a fun day with foster kids.
Oh,
So we're
so cool.
doing kayaking, some beach games, some swimming, some nice lunch, and just having a good time with some volunteers and
I love
about
it.
30 foster kids.
Oh.
Yep.
Yes.
It's going to be a busy day.
You're gonna have your hands full.
Definitely.
Indeed.
Definitely.
But
Listen,
big smiles on our faces.
The whole time.
anytime you put 30 kids together,
Mhm.
make sure you go to sleep early the night
Oh,
before,
yeah.
and don't plan anything the next day.
That's
Indeed.
right.
But it
That's
is
right.
it is going to be Sunday, so it's going to be Sunday fun day, relax day.
I love it. Where's it gonna be? What do we?
At Kimsha Beach.
Awesome.
I believe our start time is 10 o'clock, and until I don't
Three,
think-
4.
3, 4.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
do you need any more volunteers needed?
Yeah, I
Right.
think we're at our max right now. So we
Okay.
have about, I think, 20 something,
Okay.
volunteers. So I think that's a
That's good. That's a
good balance.
So
Yes.
SXM Doot, you can go to their website if you want to volunteer for other projects. I know they're
Yes,
still
for
looking
sure.
for
yes,
For sure.
volunteers.
there's almost
Yeah.
100 projects this year, surprisingly.
That's incredible.
It's a lot. So, big up to St. Martin for coming out and stepping up.
11th
This is
year-
not free promotion, just saying.
Yeah, 11th year, 11th year of SXM
11,
Doot.
yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
Can you believe
Yes.
it? Time flies by. Time flying by. What? So that's the first project.
Yes.
Brilliant.
And then you want to talk on the pillars a little bit?
Sure. So that's just to kind of get us off the ground.
Mhm.
But the general programs of the Rice Foundation can be divided into 4 main pillars.
Mhm.
And so one of them is the Elevate Youth and Family Development Program. This is a program that tries to empower youth between the ages of 15 to 24 that are disadvantaged in one way or another, providing them with life skills workshops, educational opportunities, and just basically trying to help them, develop into confident and capable adults.
Brilliant.
And there's also a family element to this program because, of course, you don't want to help the youth take 3 steps forward and then they go back home to an environment that pushes them 2 steps back.
Exactly.
And so we also want to support their guardians and their family unit to see how we can help them as well with life skills workshops, education opportunities, perhaps even job opportunities. We have social workers on board, we have mediators on board to help to build healthy parent-child relationships and see how we can improve their overall living conditions.
Well, and it really, you're hitting the nail on the head because it really is about the family unit.
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And what we call, like what I grew up with, we call the family unit, is very different to what a family unit might be today.
Right.
And making sure that we can spread the message and educate the old style unit and the new style unit to make it all work
Exactly.
to help people truly rise up is where I think you guys are just hitting the nail.
No, definitely. Like no matter how small or big population is, it's made up of families. That's the core of our nation.
Indeed.
And so that's why that program really wants to focus on rebuilding that as a central focus of St. Martin. And in addition, we also have the Rise Ready program.
Mhm.
So Ready is another acronym. It stands for something amazing. But the program names are new. You know, we got really excited creating them, but we don't know them off the top of our head just yet.
We're getting
But
there.
basically, it has to do with disaster preparedness. So before, during, and after a disaster, being able to provide support. And so we're in discussions and partnerships with ESF 7 from government to support with shelter management, mass distribution of goods, and if there's a need for any emergency evacuation, we can assist with that as well. We have a group of trained volunteers that would assist in these various capacities.
Wearing my Rotary hat, know that if there's anything that we can do to help you know, get further ready in the event, that we
Absolutely.
don't ever hesitate to reach
Definitely.
out. because
Absolutely, we
it's-
definitely
it's- it's
depend
re-
on our
it's
re-
partners. Yeah,
It's really the we all know it's who's in the organization that knows someone that has a truck that you might
True.
be able to
Exactly.
Very true.
So important during that
exactly.
time.
It's
yeah.
all hands on deck. for
Very
sure.
true.
Yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely. I mean, I remember I hate to even talk about her.
Mhm.
The big storm,
Yeah.
her begins with letter I. I mean, I remember standing at the airport with my notary seal, right? So we notarizing, statements from fathers allowing mothers to travel,
Yeah.
on the back of, napkins and pieces of newspaper and
Yeah.
whatever the case may have been, to allow people to be able to travel. So it really does take a whole village to,
Yeah,
to make this all.
It
all
definitely does, and that also showed the importance of preparedness, and that also showed the importance now after her
Yeah.
that we should partner and we should have volunteers or partners in place that when something like this ever happens again, that you have procedures in place that you don't have to write at the back of a paper
Right.
or the back of a
Mhm,
newspaper anymore, because there are specific partners and I would say execution options in place that you can move forward. So organizations like this are important
Well,
with government.
You know who to call, right? The list is you have the list, right?
Indeed.
And and everybody has the list, and it's available in hard copy and soft copy and stuck away so that when the going gets tough,
Correct.
the tough get going.
Indeed.
And I just remembered the acronym for READY. It stands for Readiness,
Yeah.
Emergency Action, and Disaster Recovery. My brain just woke up.
Okay, wait. Say this again.
So that's readiness, that's before,
yeah.
emergency action, that's during,
Uh-huh.
and then disaster recovery, and that's after. And that's our acronym, RISE Ready.
I love it. I love it. And you know what's going to happen? A year from now, we're going to be having this conversation, and the acronyms are, or it's all just going to be,
It's gonna flow.
right.
It's
Yep,
gonna flow.
yep,
I don't
yep.
even try.
So another one of our programs we have is the Rise Reach program, another wonderful acronym that stands for Reaching, thank you, Chichi, Rebuilding, Empowering, Assisting, Coaching, and Healing. And the idea behind this program is to, again, reach out to persons in the community that are facing some kind of challenge, whether it's the unhoused, ex-offenders that would need assistance reintegrating, maybe they need some life skills training, maybe they need some educational opportunities, some mentoring and counseling. Can also be persons that are facing financial struggles, perhaps a single parent home, for example, and just finding ways to, really interview and listen to the needs of those persons and see how we can improve their overall quality of life, because we strongly believe that a chain is as strong as the weakest link. And so if we uplift those that have, so to speak, fallen through the cracks, we have a stronger nation, and we all prosper together.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down. Listen, especially when times are tough, the longer the more connected we all are, and I don't care which side of the political spectrum one is on, and I
Mhm.
don't care which party you like, and I
Yep,
don't care
right.
who at a certain point in time, we're all the same. We all get up in the morning, we brush our teeth,
Yeah.
please God, the same way, put our pants on the same way,
hmm
and we have to stick together.
Yeah.
Correct.
Especially in a small town, right?
Indeed.
Definitely. No matter your party colors, we all wear the same flag
Yeah.
on our collar,
Yeah.
So let's
We all
remember that.
We all say Martiners.
That's
at the
right.
End, at the end of
That's
the day.
right.
At
And
the
so
end.
the fourth pillar is the Season of Light program.
Mhm.
And this is focused around the Christmas season. And
Mhm.
it's our way of really bringing that spirit of giving to life in a meaningful ways. And so we have two projects, one that connects community members with children that would otherwise not have a very pleasant Christmas so that they can receive Christmas gifts.
Mhm.
And we have another project where we reach out to families that are facing specific challenges and try to help them with their most immediate needs so that the season is a more pleasant time for them.
Correct.
Brilliant, brilliant. So we would love to, as we get a little further along, wearing my Rotary hat, we'd love to chat with you
Please.
about that piece of it as well.
That'd be wonderful.
And of course, here when we get to that part of the season, and we need the platform, and we need to get the word out.
That's right.
The microphones are always yours.
We'll be here.
Thank you. Definitely.
Thank you for that.
Just so you know that. So, right. So, if folks would like to learn more, maybe read a little bit, or reach out and come talk to one of you about the Rise Foundation, how do they do that? How do they get in touch? What's the best way?
So they can reach out to us via just calling our number, or just sending a WhatsApp message on 584-7473. Of course, you can reach out on our Facebook, which is Rise SXM. Instagram is rise.sxm. So that's where we're most active. So just calling, WhatsApping, or just Facebook or Instagram.
Perfect.
And if you don't have Facebook, you can also get us on YouTube, which is also Rise SXM. And you can send us an email at team at riseSXM.org.
Oh yeah, I forgot to email.
Yeah.
Email, it's funny, I remember, when, mail was, old school. You actually wrote something on a piece of paper, put it in an envelope, sealed the envelope, put a stamp on it, and put it in the mail.
Right.
And that was old snail mail. That was old school.
Yeah.
Old school. Now old school is email, right?
Yeah.
In a way.
Surprisingly,
In a way.
there's so much ways you can connect these days. So
I mean, it's a little nutty sometimes. I mean, I have to be honest. I don't know where to go look for stuff anymore. Is it a WhatsApp message, an Instagram message, a Facebook message, or maybe it's an email or a piece
A
of
call, they just call you and just give you the information.
No, but people don't call anymore.
Who does that? Voice note, maybe.
Well, this is the other thing that blows out. If you're gonna take the time to record a voice note and send it to me,
right?
Why don't you just pick up the phone and go, "Hey, Sock."
You might be busy.
Yeah. It's like, I'll listen to your response later. I'll send it now and I'll answer you in like an hour.
Oh, it makes me when the voice note stuff all started. It really. I'm used to it now. But it really was. It upset me. I'm like, wait, you can take enough time to send me a voice note, but you can't call me and talk to me.
Don't worry, Dr. Sock. I feel the same way about TikTok. So I think we all have our pains with the new generation stuff.
I'm still not. On
yeah,
TikTok.
I haven't gotten around to it.
So Jackie Rom, who is a British author, who's my co-host on Tuesdays, she does All About a Smile. She'd be another great group for you to connect up with. But Jackie comes in and she'll set up her phone on the over in the corner, and she'll on the tripod, and she'll have TikTok going in the background. She has a huge group that follows her, and every now and then she'll like turn the phone over here, so like I'm on with her. But that's the extent of TikTok. I just can't
cameos.
I can't do enough. Enough.
Yeah, but I mean, we deal with youth, so at the same time we have to adapt.
You have to stay engaged.
I just been on TikTok yesterday, so
Did you did TikTok?
No, we made a TikTok.
Right.
We
So-
made an account. So now the
made an
next step is
account.
Yeah.
the next step is to actually get the youth involved and see how we connect with
For
them,
the youth, by the youth.
Well, okay, so you're gonna all have to come in, bring the kids in, and they can set up my TikTok. We'll do that one morning.
Have our social media manager.
Yeah, for sure. He'll take care of you.
Never a dull moment. Guys, I can't thank you enough for coming in. Rise Foundation on, let's see, Instagram is...
Facebook. Yeah, Instagram is rise.sxm. Facebook is rise.sxm. And, of course, just the WhatsApp or the calling, 584-7473. So persons can reach out, of course, to volunteer, to connect with us, to partner with us. Maybe you want to give your skills back in different areas. You want to sponsor a project. Just reach out so we can at least talk and just see where your skills and your knowledge can be best be used.
Perfect.
Yes.
Guys, I can't thank you enough for coming in. And
Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you.
Appreciate it.
We do it again.
For sure.
For sure.
We're just gonna get you on the calendar, of course. Gigi, Kevin, Josiah, thank you so much. Rise Foundation. Find them on Facebook. Find them on Instagram. WhatsApp number is
584-7473.